This is the first in a series of 3 short lectures about the uses of the present perfect tense. This lecture will introduce the words since and for, as well as the general use of the present perfect tense. First, present perfect tense is used to describe an action that began in the past and has continued up until now. It might continue into the future, we don't know. It's different from the simple past because it has a connection to the present. Simple past is finished in the past, just a plain X, nothing else. Present perfect, as described by this line, has a connection to the present because the action began in the past and is continuing into the present. So, for example, Mrs. O has been a teacher since 2002. In 2002, Mrs. O began teaching. She's still teaching now. So she has been a teacher all of this time. This verb tense gives you the power to describe not only something in the past, but something that began in the past and has a relationship to what's going on now. Okay, next, since and for. Since and for are words that are used to give just a little more information about when that event began in the past or how long it has been going on. Since is used plus a specific point in time. So, for example, 2002, last May, 9 o'clock. We can see the example again. Mrs. O has been a teacher since 2002. 2002 is the time when she began teaching. It has to be a specific point in time. That is, it must be a time on the clock, it must be a month or a day or a year or even this morning, but any specific point in time, because again, remember, you're describing this X right here. That's the moment when things began. For, on the other hand, describes a duration or a length of time. So for is describing this part, the part where the action or the event has been going on. So since describes this point where it began, for describes this part. Examples of lengths of time: 2 months, 3 years, a long time. So it's very important to use these correctly and with the correct time words.